Hello, my friends. Another dedicated candle review for you today. We're going to be talking about HOMEWORX Jasmine Rain. Now, interestingly enough, you guys, this candle is not currently available on the Slatkin & Co website. I did purchase it last month from them. However, when I went to do this review and look for it on the site, it is not showing up. I don't think it's at QVC either, so I'm not sure if this is going to be a discontinued fragrance or not. However, it might show up in some of the retail outlets. And so I figured, you know what? I might as well do a review on this candle just for the sake of my channel and to say that I have reviewed it and shared my thoughts in case anybody in the future, if this candle ever comes back around, if you guys ask me about it. So this is one of their standard 4-wick 18-ounce vessels. We got the beautiful photographic wraparound label here. I think that the label is very, very pretty on this one. I love the way that HOMEWORX does a lot of their labels. I love these photographic wraparound labels. Again, 4 wicks, 18 ounces of wax. The pour date of this specific candle that I am reviewing is September 9th, 2023. We have pretty simple fragrance notes listed on this candle. They are jasmine, freesia, bergamot, and tonka. All right, you guys, so this is the case of one of the candles that I really like this on cold sniff. It smells very clean, slightly floral, but something that actually I think like, it sounds funny, the name Jasmine Rain is actually kind of appropriate because there is something that kind of seems a little bit like dewy, maybe like, it sounds funny, like wet plants, not in like a mossy way or anything like that. However, I could smell the jasmine note on cold, and I do like jasmine fragrances. However, when this candle is burning, there is a fragrance note in here that I think comes out a little bit more, and I'm realizing I've kind of had an epiphany over the last few months that this particular fragrance note does not agree with my nose, and that fragrance note is freesia. For whatever reason, freesia to me comes across, it's kind of woody. Uh, um, it's a very like robust floral. I guess that's the best way that I could put it. But it's almost like an earthy floral, but not in the way like I like mossy type of fragrances. I like scents like that. I like green fragrances. But this is kind of in that same realm as like freesia to me is almost kind of like a violet or whatnot. It's almost too there's almost too much depth and boldness to that floral petal to me that it can be, this one thankfully does not incite a headache for me, but most of the time like freesia scents can feel very heady. They're like too deep for me. Like the funny thing is like I can do white florals, I can do gardenia, I like jasmine, I can do those types of scents. But for whatever reason, freesia just, there's something about it that comes across just almost like dirty flower to me. I guess that's the best way that I can describe it, particularly in home fragrance. I don't love it. I've actually noticed that my reaction is the same way when there's freesia listed as a fragrance note in a lot of perfumes too, oddly enough. So I don't know, you guys, it's not for me. The bergamot in here is also present. It lends a little bit of like that citrus, a tiny bit of like citrus accord in here. But this to my nose is really truthfully, it's a floral scent. Again, not overly heady, but it's a little bit more of like an earthy type of floral fragrance. Again, reminds me of something that you would smell after like a fresh rain. There is kind of like a dewiness to it. I am going to tell you guys, I'm not really loving this fragrance that much. In fact, if you caught, I'm kind of filming things a little bit out of order. So by the time I upload this review, my March declutter will have already gone live, and you guys will probably have seen in that declutter that I did actually end up decluttering this candle. And the fun thing about this past month's declutter, March's declutter, was that a lot of the fragrances that my friends didn't take from me, I ended up just donating to my church's youth group because they're doing a fun yard sale this week, or not this week, this month, to raise some money for their summer camp costs. So I feel good, kind of letting them go to there. Who knows, maybe somebody else will find enjoyment in this candle. But for me, I'm just not really loving this fragrance. Let's go ahead and talk about the performance of this candle. So the wicks on this, again, this is a 2023 pour. Wicks are doing okay. I will say that this fragrance or this candle has had a little bit of a struggle to pull out completely, but the wicks are doing well so far. I could trim them at the end, but these are like those self-trimming wicks that when they have wick residue fall into the wax pool, it really doesn't affect the fragrance on it. Strength and throw on this, honestly, you guys, I've been burning this in my bedroom as complementary fragrances. I actually wanted to pair this with another fragrance that I will likely have a review up for you guys either later this week or next week. I think that it's called like the warm vanilla coconut. I thought that, typically I like to pair like a jasmine with a like warm coconut scent. And so I thought that this would be a good pairing for that. So I truthfully have been burning the warm vanilla coconut in my living room when I've been burning this scent. So this one has been primarily in the bedrooms. This I am going to tell you just based off of the bedroom. This is about like a 5 to 6 in terms of strength and throw. I'm going to be more generous. I'm going to say it's about a 6. It's more than a 5 because when I walk into the bedrooms, I do smell it. It's pretty noticeable and detectable, but this is a fragrance that I do not see being a world beater, like when it's out in an open concept. I could see this being more of like a light background scent, more of a complementary fragrance to a stronger, more potent candle that could be burning in an open concept. So again, overall, you guys, this fragrance would not be a repurchase for me if it were to come back around. I am going to go ahead and pass it along to somebody else. Again, I don't know where it is available right now, but if you happen to come across it in your local outlet stores, that actually might be the best thing because then you can go ahead and pick it up and sniff it. Just be aware that that Freesia note does come out a little bit more when it is burning. If you happen to like Freesia notes, then you're probably going to like it. You're probably going to enjoy this candle very much. But for me personally, it's just not a fragrance note that I particularly love. So let me know in the comment box down below if you have purchased this candle, what your burn experience has been with it. I would be very curious to hear your thoughts. I do always enjoy it when you guys chime in with what your experiences have been with the candles that I am providing reviews on. Please hit thumbs up if you found this video helpful. It helps me out with the old YouTube algorithm. Consider subscribing to my channel if you are new and you enjoy candle reviews, candle hauls, dedicated, well, yeah, this is a dedicated review. You guys, I've been filming a lot of reviews today. If you enjoy candle content, we'll just put it that way. I think that you would like sticking around here on my channel. So I do want to say thank you so very, very much for spending your time here with me today. And until my next one, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.